my name is Melissa, and 36 years ago, I was born with strabismus, which means that my eyes weren't pointing in the same direction. So for the first 32 years of my life, I was only using one eye, and I didn't have any depth perception. Through years of vision therapy and a strabismus surgery, my eyes are pretty much straight now, and I'm able to use them together to have some pretty amazing depth perception. This whole video series is all about helping you see the transformation that I've experienced going from a 2D to a 3D world. It is so amazing, and I'm excited to share it with you. Let's jump in. While the physical benefits that I've seen from all of the work I've done have been amazing, one of the biggest places I've seen growth is from an emotional and like an inside mental change that I've seen in myself. And one of those areas is empathy. And what I mean is that before this happened, I didn't really understand a lot of the struggles that people experience, that I'd never really gone through anything like of a physical struggle like my vision, or people, you hear about people having all these different problems, and I just didn't understand it, or anxiety and different sensory problems that people have. And I wasn't like I thought they were making it up. I just didn't even think about it. I wasn't really open and like looking for people who might be struggling with those sort of things, and so I didn't notice it very often. And now that I've been through this experience, and I've experienced a lot of those things where, I have a lot of days where my vision is not as much anymore, but especially like when I was in the thick of it, where I would be really nauseous or dizzy. And sometimes I'd have like sensory overload problems where I was feeling attacked by my environment visually. It was really challenging. I felt like I had the symptoms of maybe an autistic person. Some of those symptoms where they would rock and different things like that, I felt like a pull to do those things. I experienced, having the stigma of an eye turn, where I didn't know that it was as bad as it was until I started. But I started really noticing when people would like look over their shoulder when I was talking to them and that sort of thing. And it was just hard. And so now I have this like way larger ability and openness and just awareness around other people going through these types of struggles. I see somebody with an eye turn, and I immediately just like, it's like in the night before Christmas, that's what it's called, right? The Grinch one, about the Grinch, how the Grinch stole Christmas, that's what it's called. And it says the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day. I really do feel that way. Like I see somebody with strabismus and an eye turn, and I literally just like feel so much love and empathy for that person. And before, I didn't even notice that person. And the amazing thing about it is, it maybe isn't any different for the other people, but I get to feel that. I get to feel that love for another person, which is really cool. Like, I don't know if this is all like woo-woo or whatever, but it really is like, this is one of my favorite things, is that I just have this instant love for this. Like, it's like 1 to 3% of the pop. I mean, okay, I should love everybody, but like this connection to all of these people and what they're going through. And when I hear their struggles, I am so much more empathetic because I've been through it. I also have experienced some anxiety throughout the process. I think part of it is related to my brain and trying to overcome these visual symptoms, but I'd never dealt with that before until I kind of was in vision therapy. And again, it's like so much more empathy for people who deal with anxiety and the sensory problems. And I feel like I'm a lot less judgmental. Or just not even judgmental, but like non-aware of other people and just kind of self-centered. And I feel like I'm a lot more aware of the struggles other people have. And I love it. It's not like it makes me sad, like, oh, everyone in the world is suffering. It just is like this, like you can feel this love for other people. So that is a transformation for me. So much bigger than the fact that, I can see when I drive a 4-wheeler, but like this is like every single day of my life. I can really understand the struggles that other people go through and maybe help them a little bit. That's my goal. I hope I can help other people. So there you go. There is another transformation that is possible if you decide to jump on the vision therapy train and learn to overcome this and really face those hard parts. Because honestly, if you just leave the vision the way it is, it's not like you can't still grow and learn and like become a better person. But by working on like the hardest thing, right? It like changes you. It like makes you into this like better version of yourself. So even if it's not strabismus that you choose to work on this like hard thing and overcome, choose something because it will change you. And it's so phenomenal. So if you want to know more about my story, you can go over to strabismussolutions.com, and I have all the details about vision therapy and surgery and all the things. So I'll see you over there. Have a good one.